Check.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. All right. How's it going, everybody? It's your boy Uncle Chuck. Shut the fuck up. It's your boy Uncle Chuck, and today we're back at it again, picking up the campaign of the Fellowship of Fools, Dungeons and Dragons. Last we left off, our heroes ran into a sinister group of what appeared to be Red Dragon Kin, as well as their master, which led them to assault our friends. The fight was intense. In the end, they succeeded at the cost of the life of their trusted ally, Delphine Silverwing. Right now, we will be picking up right after the last dragon fell. So, technically, we're still in initiative. So, let me just go back to the initiative count. And
I believe I went first.
yeah, so up next is Jareth. Jareth is currently, let me.
Swimming.
Falling.
Still falling.
He's dying.
Oh wow.
As he falls, let me get a.
Yeah, because he jumped for you and then you survived.
Yeah.
I know, right? I didn't ask him to do it.
He's like,
So as he's falling, he will use his action to once again throw the spear toward the cliffside. Oh, that's the wrong button. Go back to encounter. I'll just do a regular dice roll. So y'all can. Never mind, that was to myself. Let me say it to everyone.
You got this.
There we go. D20 to hit, plus a lot for him. That's 16 plus a lot. That'll hit. So I'll say with that, he slams his spear into the side of the mountain, careening down, and swings over. And I'll say uses the rest of his movement to get almost to the top. So he'll be roughly around here climbing up vertically. So that'll end Jeff's turn. Up next is Tobias. You see your friend Delphine, her throat mangled and covered in this deep red crimson, laying motionless on the ground.
I'm just gonna, I guess, walk right here. I'm gonna shift through her pockets.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
That'd be my intelligence, right?
D20.
Hold on.
D20 plus your intelligence. There's a nifty old button to make it easy. There you go. Investigation.
22.
21.
I believe it'd be 22. 21.
21.
Definitely do
It
it.
ends it for you.
So Delphine, just double checking. You have a couple diamonds. So I'll say you find a handful of 4
Let's
diamonds.
take one.
Alright. You take a diamond from Delphine.
And I'm gonna use it. Let's see if I still have it. Revivify, yep, I have Revivify.
Okay, good, because I just checked it. I don't have it.
Revivify, okay. Use your last 3rd level spell slot to cast Revivify. Alright.
Yep.
So, as you run over to Delphine and quickly dig out the diamond that you know that she has, you place it on her chest, and as you do, you pull out a vial of this mysterious liquid, and you pour it over the diamond. And as it does, you see the diamond begin to disintegrate and liquefy as it spreads across her chest and her throat and all across her body and sink into her clothes.
You're more useful to me alive. Get up.
So,
Her face.
now I get to introduce how we're gonna roll resurrection spells. So,
Oh shit!
Red.
I don't like this!
I need
I'm
you
listening.
to roll me 1d20 plus nothing. Actually, no, plus your wisdom modifier. We'll say that.
Oh
Alright, so
god.
I'll just hit wisdom checks. Here we go.
21. Okay.
Does that.
Okay.
Well, I did the wrong one, but that counts.
No, that's what I wanted. So,
Works, it works.
Delphine, as you lay in this endless sea of darkness, the first thing that meets your eyes in this endless abyss is a familiar face. You see the visage of the creature you know as the Spirit King in all of its splendor. It is kneeling down. You see the wound that you saw it have when you left has begun to grow and fester. You see it looks at you with a pleading glance. My child, I need help.
What can I do?
Return to my temple. Return before she. And as before he gets to finish his sentence, suddenly your consciousness wakes up and you're back on the ground with your allies surrounding you, covered in your own blood. So, you are revived at 1 hit point.
Weird, you gotta. Oh gosh, good thing I turned you down.
Yeah, good thing I
Dios
had
míos. So,
No, we gotta go. We gotta go. We got to go.
No, where?
Gotta go.
Slow down.
I gotta go to my temper. I gotta go to the temple.
We haven't even made it to
Who-
your. We haven't even made it to your village yet. Calm down.
we'll
One
say
thing at a time.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
We still have problems ahead of us.
You're right.
Wait, do we? Are we still in initiative?
we'll say at this point initiative has ended and you guys see Jareth climb his way up the mountain to meet you guys.
The hands of the laying is going to happen.
Alright.
Dumping, like, the full thing on Delphine.
Oh, I get to be doused in some liquid.
So that is 55 smackers.
Alright, you heal 55.
55. Holy crap!
Nice. At least you won't die again soon.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That is an empty pool of hands.
Yeah, I'm covered in it now. At least it's better than covered in my own blood, I guess. But alright, get your shit together. Alright, get this. I don't want to do that again.
I hope that doesn't happen to anyone else again.
I agree. It's uncomfortable. It's weird. Alright.
Yeek, Jareth, that was swift work. Well done.
And you too, dick butt.
Well, I try my best for my allies. We do share a common goal after all.
For sure, for sure. Understand. Alright.
Tobias will just kind of like adjust his mask and just let out a deep sigh. Just,
Of course, you too,
Which I-
Tobias.
wish we knew what they were talking about, though, or what they thought we were.
The shame that I had to end in combat and bloodshed.
If
I'm
not,
I agree, but I'm assuming they thought we were probably bandits or the goblins. Because sometimes Who knows?
Well, we definitely don't look like goblins.
Yeah, but they
We can
sometimes
scratch that.
they could have possibly hired people too. So they're not the smartest.
Well, if they are unwilling to have a conversation, then our only method is through force.
That's their
As
only
much as I
option.
hate to admit it, I believe Deke is right on this one.
Yes, this is not a pacifist journey we're heading down towards. Our goal is ultimately to slay that witch and perhaps discover something else about these beads in my hand, but we cannot be passive when people are threatening us anymore.
Indeed.
If we have to.
All right. And who needs a touch up?
I think a little bit of everyone. I'll do.
I'm sitting at 43 health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like some.
Yeah, we all could just use some touch-ups. Alright.
I mean, I don't have any more second or third level healing slots, so.
Um, I can give each of us a potion of greater healing. I have 4.
Oh wait, I think I actually have one actually.
Actually,
Better
how
to
about
burn
this,
those.
guys? I have a level 5 slot that I haven't used. Massive healing. Use that real quick. I got this.
So what's your max health right now, Delphine?
I am only at 63. I have 63 max health, but my current health is 53. So, but
And you, Tobias?
Mine's
he is at,
74.
but he's currently at 43.
I think we could be fine for now. Unless you want to use your last level 5 spells.
I still got 2 potions of greater healing.
I think we should hang on to them for now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, if it's at all possible, I think we should try to avoid combat for at least the rest of the day.
We'll try.
Agreed.
'Cause
After we touch up, we should consider observing our spells.
Yeah.
If something just as hellish arrives.
Yeah.
And with that, I am going to.
Are any of the bodies of the dragons lying around?
A couple of them, yeah, as well as the body of the commander who led the dragons is.
Can I search them and skin the dragons?
Sure, roll an investigation.
I'll follow him.
Big dragon's in the water, so
Yeah,
you're gonna be hard pressed trying to swim for that. So no dragon jewels.
Deke wants to try.
9.
I mean, I have a
This
plus
fucking
5.
So
I was joking.
with a 9, which one were you searching?
The baby dragons.
Baby dragons. Okay.
They're wyverns.
I'll say you can get some of the.
Wow, my first that one.
All right, natural.
Really?
1.
That's your first? Oh man.
Yeah. Oh, these
Today.
are my investigation. These are my investigations.
So I'll say Deke. In total, like just rummaging through the corpses of the dragon wormlings, I'll say you get a total of roughly 10 pounds worth of red dragon scales.
And dang it.
Yeah,
What are they feeding them?
they're thick boys.
They're thick as shit.
I'll say you get 7 red dragon teeth.
7 red dragons. Yeah.
Or red dragon teeth. Of course, those are custom items. And Tobias, unfortunately, you're a bit too shaken with what transpired between Delphine, and you're unable to focus your mind into searching for useful things.
Right. So I don't got anything?
Nope.
No. I'm gonna go
That's
search the
fine.
guy that we were, the commander, correct? Says his name?
You
If I
roll
can
in
reach him.
investigation.
I am going to look at everything.
21. Alright. So, searching through, approaching this man, you can see that Jareth very much brutally murdered this man. And
Piece of shit. Kick it.
yeah, his body kind of shakes a bit, as well as the bridge that you stand on where his body is. So, you...
Mind running through what Jareth did again to him?
He mauled the shit out of him.
Ah.
Yeah, he brutally murdered him in a furious rage.
Yeah, he
So-
tried to
Those
fucking. I
crunching
remember
him.
now. He tried to invisible. He like invisible out,
Yeah.
invis out.
He
So-
smelled.
You
Anyways, I want to see what I get.
you find in total 300 gold,
Cool.
common clothes, raggy and worn. You find one
You're handsome.
Soiled underwear.
you find one sending stone,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
you find elven chainmail,
Oh.
and you find a book.
Non-disclosed.
An undisclosed book.
Appears to just be a
Uh.
brown leatherback book.
You said
Elven
Elven
chainmail. Elven chainmail.
Yep.
Elven chainmail is an actual item. So is the sending
I'm just
stone.
trying to spell it. That's all.
ELVEN CHAIN.
Elven chain.
And that's pretty much all you find.
And you said a book?
Leatherback book.
Probably like leather cover book.
Let's put book.
Hmm.
Okay. Fantastic. Cool beans.
Alright.
While everybody's doing that, I might as well pull out the dagger and try and scrape off some of the scales from the wormlings.
Okay. Go ahead, roll a survival. Just for cover.
Oh, itch.
+7, nat 20, baby.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
So you can completely skin the rest of these wormlings that are around, which will get roughly, with all of their scales together, like 25, 30 pounds worth of red dragon scales.
I am going to go ahead and put them in one of my little satchels and hand that over to Tobias.
Alright.
All right.
I think you'd make better use of these than I. Perhaps with your knowledge, you can probably ground these up into some potions, talisman.
I believe I could do that. If not, I can always give them to Gizoba when we get back.
It's true.
So how much? Like 20 pounds?
25, 30 pounds, I think you said?
Yeah, we'll go with 25.
Yeah,
25.
makes sense.
Red dragon scales.
Alright.
You
How much
guys-
exactly would that be in quantity?
25 pounds. That's you just do red dragon scale, custom item, and then just put the weight for 25 pounds.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
That would be your best bet.
That's what I did.
You guys see Jareth kind of just kneel down for a second, and you see as he kneels down, you see the fur begin to retract back into his skin. the pale exterior of the halfling man you know return to you as he undoes his transformation. Well, that this side path was a lot more harrowing than I imagined. I hope everyone's alright.
Mentally, no.
Yes,
Physically,
we are fine.
alright.
I could do for a smoke, but I don't want to give away our position.
Right.
I did make you tobacco. Chewable tobacco.
Yeah, but the scent.
Alright, understandable.
He just kind of winces and just begins to walk. Let's just get out of here.
I agree. Let's move it on.
Well, before we leave, I think it's important that we know that while I was transformed, my senses were heightened, and I noticed that the smell of death and rot appeared to become more pungent the more we moved towards this village of yours, Delphine.
I'm aware of that.
If we
Of
are,
course.
as we move forward, I suggest we move quietly.
Agreed. Preserve our strongest stuff
Indeed.
for our greatest fights.
Moving
Saying
quietly.
that, don't hit cure wounds on myself. Yeah, let's go ahead and heal up. Go ahead and just kind of put my hands together and spread them out a little bit as I cast Prayer of Healing on everyone
Alright.
at this third level. Flip. Let me go ahead and fingers crossed.
Got this.
Bam.
Good. 19.
Everybody heals 19.
Alright.
Well, I'm up to max health.
I am now up to 62, so I was doing a little better. You kind of let out like a relieved sigh. Just much obliged,
Of course.
Well then, I think we should get a move on then.
I agree.
Okay.
What's the sunlight looking like? How
Sun's,
much time did we burn during that?
sun's looking like it's starting to set with your travel from the tavern and then the fight. Sun's getting low. Maybe around 7 or 8 o'clock.
Oh man,
I say
we
let's
were there for a
go.
while.
I
Should
believe
find
we
a
should
good place in a
cross
woods.
this bridge, do a little scouting, and then make camp.
Agreed.
So,
Before even considering that, I want could you perhaps climb a tree and see or Delphine, anyone who can get a high vantage point and see
I
how
can get a higher vantage point because don't I still have my I do my wild shapes, you know.
You haven't used any, so
So,
if you want to use them, yeah.
Corcus, what do you want me to look for?
if we can see the village from here.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because if we
search.
can, we may have to prioritize it, but I wouldn't want to go underprepared in our state that we are already.
Alright, I'm just gonna turn to a little bird. Care which one? Maybe a
Okay.
like little robin. I'm gonna go straight up in the air.
Alright. I
and
will
see
say,
us-
Delphine, you know, your village is heavily obscured by tree foliage. So, it might be a bit difficult to see it from a bird's eye view when, if you were to look down, you'd see nothing but the top of trees.
Do I see a like the path to the village,
I'll say roll a
or
perception
a
check.
general setting of where it might be?
I'll say you can roll a perception check to look for like familiar landmarks to see how far.
Yeah. It's perception.
Which, by the way, Jareth will take a greater healing potion and heal up a bit.
Alright, here we go, guys. 15?
15.
It's not bad.
No.
So, with that, as you fly up in the air and look into the horizon, you can see a couple miles away, there is a familiar tree that always has autumn leaves. That signifies the border into the Drudad village.
Alright, that's close enough for me to know.
However, as you are up in the air, you see, peering through the thick tree line, you do see what appears to be a person shuffling.
Uh-oh.
Oh gosh. Alright. Cool beans. I don't know what to do. Let me just. I'll go fly back down.
Alright. So you return to
Actually, can I do another perception check to see any details for him, or am I too far away? I'm pretty sure I'm too far away.
You'd
But...
have to get a little bit closer to see more details.
Okay, then I'm just gonna fly back down to the group.
Alright.
So, in midair, do the superhero landing. Back to normal self.
So Delphine returns.
Do we know if the person locked eyes with Delphine in bird form?
Nope, they appear to just be shuffling through the forest. A bit.
Alright.
Their direction appeared to be slowly advancing towards the familiar autumned tree, but at a bit of a flanking position.
Alright, guys. So what I've learned, we got a couple miles to go.
Miles?
Couple miles. There's a suspicious figure, lurking, flanking that, the area. But it just seems like it's just one, but I don't know for sure. I wanted to report back before I go and investigate more.
Delphine.
Yes.
Are they coming towards
The village
us?
is a little
or-
too close for us to wait and sleep overnight.
But we should probably take a short rest, though.
I agree.
Jareth puts his hand on
Yes.
your shoulder, Deep.
And and Tobias, it is going towards the area, not facing us. It's shuffling. It's walking kind of slow.
Shuffling.
And yes,
Could be
Jared,
infected.
I don't know. I didn't get very close, but I just assume
Deke.
we're just gonna have to be on guard.
Jareth approaches you. How are you holding up, brother?
Fine. As good as any other warrior.
I have a question.
If I can answer it, I will.
When you are transformed, do you have complete control over yourself?
No, not entirely. Sometimes I can lose control in a bloodlust, or even when the full moon is out, I can't be near my allies.
I see.
That's why.
Well, suppose we're more alike than I thought.
Perhaps we are.
I think you and I should maybe investigate this suspicious individual and find out if they're friend or foe.
The two of us are the strongest in this group.
Well,
Hmm.
I wouldn't want to brag, but
Come on, brother. I slap him on the back. No need to be shy.
I only mean that the both of us are proficient in being quiet and stalking prey, so we might be able to close in easier.
Well, can't Tobias use invisibility?
I don't think I have that prepped, but I am pretty good at stealth checks. So I could, but
It's up to you. I was only assuming that Deke,
Check real quick.
being one in the wild, is more
Oh,
versed with the
yep,
hunt.
yep. All right then. If everyone else is all right with that,
I can help you guys even better too if you wanted.
I wouldn't
more.
want to spread our ranks too much. Then again, I wouldn't want to all cover this one individual. We don't even know who they are.
I only suggested this because I'm relatively alright, and Deke looks okay in my book. So, if the two of us do get into trouble, we should be able to handle ourselves in time for you to arrive.
All right.
Understandable.
yes, I agree. I think we can discover who this individual is and get back safely.
Very well. The rest of you just stay out of sight around this area, and we will return.
And before we head out, I drink one potion of greater healing.
Alright.
Just to top yourself up.
Okay, I think with that, the rest of us can cover each other.
Yeah.
Or should be able to as long as we stay out of sight.
I prop myself up against a tree and sit down, let out a really tired sigh.
I mean, we are in a forest. If you guys want to have barked skin, I can help you with that, so you can be more extra sneaky.
But we're running out of daylight. We have a suspicious individual on the way towards the village. We still have a couple of tracks to go.
Yeah.
So then, I suggest our best bet would be making it to at least a perimeter. Either the perimeter of the Druidad village or a safe spot within the city if we're willing to push the extra mile. Village, rather.
I really think we should gather our strength for the night and then head in tomorrow.
Can I do a nature check on where we're at right now to
For
see if I can find any are we still in between the mountains?
No, we're in
No,
the forest now.
yeah,
I mean, you saw the village.
Yeah.
Or what we
Okay.
presume to be.
Are we somewhat near the mountains still?
Near Carcana Peak? No, you would have gone in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Alright, then this would be fine then.
Righty.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
We will return soon with news. Deke, you ready?
Sure.
Alright.
Should we wait here or proceed as a group on wheel?
I think you three should stay behind and rest for a short bit, and we both can head forward and discover who this person is, especially if it secures the safety of our group, and perhaps we can find out some information on the village.
I can
Alright.
move the earth a little bit
You
and
see,
make us look like a bush so we can kind of huddle together.
you see Jareth approach you and grab your hands. Delphine, it is alright.
Yeah.
I don't want you to waste any of your resources. I promise you that we will return safely.
Okay. Alright.
Alright? You ready, Deke?
Yes.
Alright. We'll be back in a minute. you guys see Jareth get low and begin to creep into the brush, heading towards the direction of the individual. Followed by Deke. So, for this, I need both you to make stealth checks.
Wow, nat 1.
Alright.
He stepped on the twig and chirped on a bug.
Most clumsy lycanthrope in the world.
It's not terrible, because Jareth has a +10 to his stealth, so...
Oh,
With this, you guys head towards the direction Delphine said the individual was. Deke, you have trouble keeping up with Jareth, as it seems he's very much accustomed to stalking a prey and moving quietly, while you are a little bit rusty, so...
Ooh.
Can I roll for a perception check just to smell anything? Like if I can smell the rot now too that Jareth was talking about?
Yeah, roll perception with advantage.
Get away.
God, horrible roll.
You have advantage.
9?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright. So,
It was a
unfortunately,
1, 2, 4, 5.
it seems,
It's a kid. That means the next one's gonna be good.
it would seem, Jareth's nose is a bit sharper than yours in this instance, and the only thing you're smelling is Jareth himself, which is how you're able to keep track of him as he moves towards this individual. So you guys move for roughly 15 minutes, just moving towards this landmark that Delphine pointed out, and you arrive roughly 50 feet away from it. You see, looking at this tree, there is a deep, deep scar that goes all the way from the top straight down to the roots of this black mold-like substance that threatens to rip the tree in half.
And that's just on one tree?
That's on the landmark tree.
Okay. Seems we're getting close, Jareth. Have you located the individual? Are we closer?
I'll try to sniff him out. Give me a moment. As he will roll 18 and 19. Alright. So 19 plus, let me check his perception.
I mean, he's already succeeded.
Oh, I forgot he's an expert in that. So, with that, you see him point his nose to the sky, and you see, like a dart, his head whips to right directly behind you guys. And you see him,
Just take a deep inhale.
you guys see him. You see him immediately pull out his spear and crouch low and begin to slowly walk towards a bush.
I follow right behind him.
Alright. So go ahead and roll a stealth check for me.
Oh, please.
Oh. Not too good for Jay.
23.
Alright.
See, I told you.
I'll say
There we go. Thanks, Gabe.
with the 23, you see Jareth, he's about to step on a branch when you grab his shoulder and stop him at the last second. And as you guys are able to get closer and closer to this bush, you hear the sound of very shallow breathing coming from inside the bush.
Can I tell if it's feminine or masculine?
I'll say roll a perception check. This is just listening.
Male.
Mammalian. This is definitely mammalian.
Reptile.
Reptile.
Smells like it smells fish.
24.
Yep. So you discover that it sounds like a deep, raspy voice. So mammalian.
Better.
You see Jareth begin to raise his spear and holding for your signal.
I slowly start to and quietly push the bush aside to see what it is.
Okay. So as you get close to the bush and you place your hand on its leaves to move them aside, there's a flash of movement. And
And
does a 17 hit you?
17?
Yep.
No, my armor class is 19.
Alright. So
oh boy.
as you place your hand and this flash movement comes, you immediately sway back and you see this massive glaive just go careening past your face. And as you see a hooded figure jump out and put his back towards a tree that is behind him and points his glaive at you guys. Stay
Can I
away.
identify what he looks like?
Stay away. I don't want any trouble.
Well, you swung at me first, but are you in any danger? What's causing this action? I haven't done anything.
Fool.
But I'm also signaling behind my back to Jareth to go to my left to like surround him a little bit.
Alright. As you signal, he begins to slowly, ever so slowly, make his way towards the left into his flank. The man pointing the spear at you.
Why not tell me your name?
That is of no concern to you, stranger. Now please let me be.
Well, it is of concern to me. You almost took my head off.
I knew not who you were and your intentions, and I still don't trust you. So please leave me be before I'm forced to defend myself.
How close is Jareth to him?
He's getting roughly within 15 feet of him on his left, and he's slowly making distance towards him.
I just say, sir, just put down the weapon and we can talk. Does not have to be a violent act to end our meeting here. Can we please just start with names?
Roll a persuasion check.
How
Speech
persuasive
check.
are you, Deke?
Speech
Not
check.
at all.
Oh, no.
No.
You see him grip his spear, his glaive tighter. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to be left be. Now leave. I won't ask again. He points it towards you closer. At this point, you see Jareth, in a flash of movement, dart towards him, and that definitely hits. That'll be. Let me check his unarmed strike. There we go. D6. 6 points plus. What's my way? 13 points of damage. And he's he's going to force him to make a strength saving throw. So, all that plus that. Oh, and he saves. See Jared dart towards him and immediately attempt to sweep his legs from out under him. And as you hear a loud cracking sound as his leg connects with the stranger's. The stranger cries out, but he is not knocked prone. So
He immediately split his legs apart.
Jared will make another attack.
Double sweep, Kazuya.
And plus that hits. Takes another 10 points.
By the way, how loud is this fight?
Not very loud at all. It's just the man screaming out was the
In the
loudest
bushes.
thing. Yeah. It's like a quick, like this happening in less than 6 seconds.
Okay.
So with his second attack, as he kicks his one leg, he then does a spinning back kick towards his head, and just straight across the back of his head, kicks him in the back of the head, and that's Jeff's turn. You have a moment to do something as he's leaning forward.
Can I go for a grab?
Yep,
Choke a bitch.
go ahead. So
I'm gonna do a choke on his neck.
do a contested athletics check.
Like as he's leaning forward, I grab him by his neck and just wrench it upwards.
Alright, so go ahead and roll a athletics check against the stranger.
27.
Okay. So as he leans forward, you immediately put him in a headlock as he leans forward and you begin to choke him. And as the guy, he drops the glaive and he's just clawing at your back trying to get you off.
It's alright now, baby doll. It's alright.
Wow, I didn't
I'm gonna
know.
take good care of you, boy.
We'll say
Does he call you baby girl?
with that, because he didn't have a lot of hit points left, you slowly choke him unconscious and eventually the man goes limp in your arms.
Alright, I rest him on the ground and I search him.
Okay. So, you search the individual, roll an investigation check.
10.
10. Okay. First thing you notice, as you pull back his hood, you see a silver dragonborn male.
You just choked out the chief.
You see his glaive is the first thing you notice, and you find a picture inside a small little box that he had of Delphine and a couple other individuals you do not know.
Oh.
I give him some. Lean him up against a tree and I give him some food and one of my rations. If he can swallow it, I wake him up.
Okay, so
His hands are tied behind his back, and I explain the situation.
oh, you tie him up. Okay.
Just his.
I hope you got rope.
Yeah, I think I have rope. No, I do not. So I can't tie him up, but I offer him, as he wakes up, he's leaning against a tree, and I offer him the food and water, and I say, I'm here to save the village. I'm with Delphine. I'm an ally of hers. I'm sorry to have caused you harm.
So, as you wake him up, immediately his eyes come to, and he looks at you. No, please, please, have mercy.
Sir, it's fine. I'm Delphine's friend. I'm here to help her save the village. Could you tell me what happened?
Delphine?
Yes, she's only a couple miles down that way, but we need to focus on getting some information. We wanted to investigate a suspicious individual. Did you see anyone else around these parts?
Delphine, she's alive. Oh,
Yes.
thank the Spirit King. I feared the worst for her. I was thankful that she escaped the massacre, but oh, my daughter, we have to go back.
What, back to the village?
Nyla.
They have her.
Who has her?
That masked individual with the hammer. He said he would keep her from me until I was strong enough to face him. And I need to return to the village, but I'm not strong enough yet.
Here, take this food and some water. Me and Jareth here could investigate and see what's going on, but I can't promise anything.
Jareth
I
looks
need
at you.
right here or go back to Delphine directly. But I'd prefer if you'd wait here.
Jareth speaks up.
I mean,
Deke,
it probably.
you're not there, Cole. Deke,
I don't know.
Yeah, shut up.
I don't think it's wise for us to venture into the village ourselves. There's probably a lot of hostile creatures around. See, the man nods his head. Indeed, our village was assailed by undead creatures and a strange woman allied by some very powerful individuals. She ransacked our home and she took oh, my head.
I have to continue discussing it. I understand. We'll head back now.
Very well. My name is Chief Samba of the Drudad village.
It's an honor to meet you. I am Deke Bout.
Hey, Deke Bout.
Jareth just raises his hand. I'm Jareth Freer of the Amber Crow.
Alright, let's begin our way back. I'm pretty sure you're probably excited to meet your daughter.
Very well. So, you guys make your way back, and
Take it away, Downtown.
I can put this up now. Where is he?
Art? Accessories? Glamour?
Lemon.
Limon.
Oh fuck! Hang on.
What you
Oh.
do? You got this.
You clicked the wrong layer.
Oh.
I should have it. There. I forgot to upload it. Never mind, there we go. And you see, this is the man in question.
Ah. In him and his gloriousness.
So, you guys see Deke, Jareth, and a new individual who Delphine immediately recognizes as the chief of the Drudad village, Samba.
Chief! Oh my gosh!
Delphine!
Okay!
He immediately
Quiet
walks towards
down.
you and gives you a big hug.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to squeeze you too hard.
Oh, it's alright, little one. I'm glad to see you safe.
Is it really that bad?
I'm afraid so, little one. This woman, she came in the dead of night, and as quickly as she came, it was already over. Now, the only thing that roams our town is the undead and her court. You should know. The last place I saw her was inside of your home. I don't know where your parents are, but I'm sorry, Delphi.
Did what you could. I appreciate it.
I fought as hard as I could, but one of her minions, her brethren, her
Concubines.
concubine.
We could just go with lieutenants.
I like concubines, okay?
This man
I'm
fought.
sure you do love concubines.
This man, he fought furiously, and by himself, he slaughtered a number of our people.
How many warriors does your village have, if I may ask?
Handful. Enough to fight over, like, invaded monsters and stuff, but not like a whole, like, army.
I understand our people are not a warring people. We desire peace and salvation within the protection of the Spirit King. However, when it comes to times of action, we are capable. However, it appeared that we were not capable enough.
Nothing you can do when she comes in the dead of night.
Yes, well, I had hoped there would be some room for victory that day, but
Do you know if there's any surviving warriors? Or did they all fall?
from what I've seen, the only one I know of that is surviving in the village is my daughter.
And where is she?
That masked individual took her into the village after it was ransacked and I was driven out. I barely escaped with my life.
Ask who this individual is.
I think we should be very aware of the consequences and the seriousness of this situation, because I believe we all know who this is and what we're getting into.
We even have enough time to rest. We used so much for that fight, but with sundown and the stakes at hand,
and them so close by, I do not know. I'll take whatever action the group decides on.
We are very underprepared for this fight. We need rest.
Yes, unfortunately.
Well, perhaps would we be able to contact someone from the Amber Crow?
I highly doubt it.
yeah, didn't one of
We
us
don't-
have the Sending Stone?
I believe
Had it.
Recover one from the dragon man that we slayed.
He did also find another one from the body of the
dragons.
dragons.
yeah. I think
Oh, I thought Sending Stones were only 1-to-1 with whoever you gave it to.
That is normally how they work, yeah.
I think I have it actually.
Ooh, we can FaceTime the Amber Crow. Not like
what's up, Maureen?
not like they'd be
What's
much
up, big
help,
man Maureen?
considering how far we are. I think they could send somebody running out
Speaking
here.
of Maurice, I would love to have him here.
Yeah, he would be a good asset.
Ooh. Immediately going into
I do not think we should go in there without our full strength. It'd be a death sentence.
No,
do we even have a choice?
I mean, perhaps we should try to get some distance away from the town, but there's no guarantee we'll be safer.
I think we should go back across the bridge and just make camp there. Or at least go back to the bridge. At least we know where they were going to come from.
How much
Then we
they
have to
do
make
not.
more tracks towards the village.
and what guarantee is that a safe area? We were attacked there not long ago.
There's
At
also
least
a
if we go
life
back
at
to the
stake.
bridge, they only have one way to come at us.
Jareth speaks up. I believe the bridge would be a poor decision because there's too many line of sights on us from there. And there's not only one way to get to us because we came from another direction. So they could flank us, not only from the direction of the bridge, but from the direction we came from. I would suggest if we were to bed down for camp, we move a bit closer towards the village itself, and perhaps set up camp so that way we won't have to travel as far and risk more encounters before we reach the village.
That's what I was thinking initially, but with now a life on the line, is waiting until dawn really the wisest decision?
If we rush
Or-
in without being prepared, then that girl would be good as dead anyway.
Yeah. We are more used to her at full strength than at a
Yeah.
quarter of our strength. Even with all of us, even with our numbers, I do not think it'd be the wisest decision.
In the end, I will leave the decision to you. However, I think we should weigh all the options before we rest or before we decide to rush in.
I do think she will last until dawn. If they're keeping her alive, they have a reason to keep her alive.
She's most likely leverage.
This is right. I believe we could move closer to the village and get some rest. I agree with Tobias and Jareth.
He's gonna have to unfortunately wait a little bit.
That seems to be the only way forward through this Quercus. I'm sorry.
He sighs heavily. If that is what must be done.
Corcus, I
They
guess.
have a reason to keep her alive, Kirkus. I do not think they will kill her until they get what they want from her.
She is my best friend.
I only hope.
Alright. We're gonna start moving towards the village, and can I roll a perception check just to see if I can smell the odor again? To kind of determine how far away we want to settle our village, along with Jareth.
Sure, roll another perception.
23.
23. Alright. So, with that, as you move towards the village and you smell the air, you get that pungent scent of death and decay. It fills your nose and sends a shiver down your spine. But there is one smell that is unique. It's earthy and it's somewhat familiar, although you can't understand why.
Alright.
Is that your mud pit? Out of character? Is that the mud pit?
Is that who?
Is
Is
that
that
your
the
mud
mud
pit?
pit? Oh my gosh, small world.
It's a small world after all.
So, you guys guys make your way towards this
Yeah, no objection there.
the village, and you guys can see the landmark not too far away from you as the sun has set. And you decide it would probably be best to make camp now before anything dangerous approaches.
We begin to make camp. I say no fire, and try to build your shelter low to the ground.
Very well.
My cloak is plenty warm enough.
You guys see
I can bundle up tonight.
Chief Sawbones begins to pull out from his bag a tent, and he begins to set it up. A large one that can fit all of you.
It's large.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be that.
I stay outside the tent, just prop myself like up against a tree.
Very well.
So do
I'll keep watch first.
Alright, Tobias. I'll do second watch after Tobias.
Alright.
I'm gonna help this man set up his tent,
Okay.
and before I go
don't
to
believe
sleep,
we should be setting up such a large tent so close to the village. I just feel we should sleep perhaps covered under some tree or bush.
Delphine can help obscure it before she goes to sleep.
Yeah, I can do something.
The druids can easily shield this from prying eyes by making it look more natural.
But wouldn't that make noise?
Not really.
As long as you're stealthy with it.
If that's what the group believes is right, then so be it.
I don't.
Should the
I don't really
magic be
mind.
loud, we can always just pull some twigs off these branches, trees.
So you're attempting to cover up the tent to make it a bit more natural forming?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some plant growth.
Oh, okay. So I'll say, with that, you don't even have to roll. Just cost a spell slot. So,
Yeah.
begin to make vines and foliage grow around the tent and wrap around so that way it just looks like a hill. And
Yeah.
with that, you have a pretty decent cover for your tent.
You all get some rest.
Yeah.
You guys see
I'll keep
Samba.
watch.
He's clutching the side of his ribs. He begins to lay down and set up a bed. Well, I must thank you all sincerely for your aid. I understand that it is not necessary for you to be here. And to help Delphine and I, it means a lot to our people. And I hope one day I'll be able to repay you for this.
No need to thank us. It's just us helping out an ally, a friend. We all share this goal, and we need to work together, no matter what obstacles get in our way.
You need to thank us yet. Our work is yet to be done.
I was about to say that as well. I wouldn't thank us until that witch lies beneath our feet, dead. Never to blight this world again with her presence.
Can't help but wonder, though. What is the method to all the madness?
Yeah.
Guess we'll
Why
have to
the
ask her
carnage?
before she dies, Kirkus.
I'm only asking this now because I charged headstrong into her with the same conviction that you do, Tobias.
It's not
And
conviction.
it cost me my body.
I am just as unsure as you, my friend.
So,
feel like throughout this journey that I've only grown more and more curious and perceptive to the lives of those around me.
Sometimes only through tribulations that you really see the world for what it is.
My greatest fear is that everything that this witch is doing is because of something that was easily avoidable.
Well, I don't think you're gonna get a clear answer from her.
Perhaps not. And I wouldn't let it bar my path either. She has made her decision, and we have made ours. She must be stopped.
I agree. But let's get some rest and make up a plan tomorrow to perhaps extract the individual and see how we can take down this witch, but I don't see it. I just can't see it happening right now. I don't believe we have the strength.
Of course.
I place my hand on Kirika's shoulder. Don't forget what you promised me. That if I do fall, and that witch takes me, you will strike me down.
I will hope it never comes to pass.
Me neither.
So,
Let's rest on it.
I'll
who's
just
taking
lean up
first
against
watch?
this tree outside the tent and just start my watch.
Alright. So, as everyone lays down for the night, Tobias, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Alright.
Those eyeballs.
Let's see how good they are right now. $15.
Alright. With a 15. Leaning up against the tree, tension's a little high. You look around, and so far, nothing appears to be out of the ordinary. With that, your watch comes to a close. Who's taking second watch?
Me.
Alright. So, I need you to roll a perception check.
Oh, damn, I thought that was a 14.
Alright. You kind of pacing around, just making sure that your allies are well taken care of. You look around and nothing's out of the ordinary. You do see Kirkus awake. Surprise to you, standing outside the tent with his arms crossed, kind of just looking at you, deep in the eyes.
Okay. I'm awake.
You're awake?
Do I respond?
Yeah, is it working?
Like out of character, is this me?
There he
Okay.
is. He stands there.
Can I do perception check just to observe his odor? Because I did get a sniff of his curse once, so I just...
Yeah, go ahead and roll perception with advantage.
17.
You have advantage.
That was with advantage.
Oh, 12 and 7. Right. So
Yeah.
with that, the scent smells like Yurkus. And that pungent smell is there, if not stronger.
I approach. Is everything alright, Quercus? But I'm sort of on edge, ready to react.
There's no response. Although, you do see a smile begin to curl across his face.
It's not dog.
In the corner of your eye,
I'm gonna go for an unarmed strike straight to his chest.
okay?
Okay.
Does
Does that wake? Does that? I mean,
No, it does not.
it's a fist against chainmail, and I'm like right there. I'm not in the tent.
You are asleep.
We don't even know what is gonna hit. That's what I'm afraid of.
Go ahead and
What's
roll
he
it.
about to hit?
Roll the hit.
19.
Okay. So, hang on, let me just get the music for this. So, as you kind of on your back foot, just approaching, and as you see the smile, you get an uneasy feeling, and you go for a gut punch. As you do, the figure pulls out this weird looking dagger and just slashes your wrist. Not enough to hurt you, but it just causes you to pull back. I need you to roll initiative for me.
No map initiative.
No, there is. I just have to describe something first.
17.
Alright. So, before anything else, as you throw this punch and recoil, you see out of the corner of your eye, there's movement. You see something that's long and slender. It looks feline. This jet black cat-like creature. You see
I think I know who that is.
as it moves, you see when it moves its leg, there's somewhat of an after image as the after image follows with the foreleg, and you see one and then another creep around where the tent is. So now I can show you the map.
Uh-oh.
Oh, stinky.
He.
Okay, I'm not in a dream world.
Nope. And I will get some actual battle music going. I think it's battle 3. No.
Son of a bitch.
No. There we go. A classic. So what was your initiative?
17.
17. Alright. For the sake of this, I'll have everyone else roll initiative as well.
Fence position.
Oh, well, I'm in last.
Wouldn't be so sure. Oh no, I got 9.
4. Yeah, I got 4.
I thought I got 1. Guess I'm second to last to wake up.
All rise.
All rise. What does everyone else got? 17, 9. Oh. 7. I guess Kirkus and Deke go together?
Well, they're
You
asleep.
got a speed tie?
They're asleep.
I guess while everyone else goes, I'm gonna take another piss.
Okay.
So
So you got your attack. You can finish your turn.
okay, so 2 more attacks then.
Yep.
31. 16.
31 hits. So 12 points of slashing. Alright. So, that's your action and then your bonus to do the third attack. You have movement.
Could I do like a scream? No. Just alert the witch.
World star!
I try to. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to add Samba.
Super.
There we go. He's in the tent too.
I'm gonna try to move to my down diagonal left.
Alright. So down here?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that as far as you wanted to go?
Can you move me? Can I see if anyone's starting to wake up now after the first punch or the cut? Do they hear any movement?
No, not yet.
Okay, then I'll stay right there just to make sure they don't get attacked while they're still asleep.
Alright.
Can I talk to them? Can I try to like nudge them awake?
You can say something.
Quercus, Tobias, Delphine, there are people here, on the back and the front. Wake up!
Alright.
Wait, no.
You will on the next round. But, so, to describe what happens here. Deke, your first attack gets slashed away. Second attack, this creature evades to the side. Your third attack, you go in for just a backhand. Something he'll never see coming. As you slap the side of his face, you see him whip back, and when he looks at you, his face changes. Changes to a white, pale face with black eyes that have just a bright white pupil. This jet black hair with a white streak going across it. You see the clothes themselves just fade away into this dark greenish black leather armor. And you see the creature pull out these daggers as his form reverts. There we go. You see, as you jump back, the creature gives another smile at you, and he goes in for one slash attack as you back away.
Bro, it's a vampire.
No, I think it's a changeling.
A vampire.
So 17, I believe, misses.
Yep.
So, with that, as he slashes, you hear him cackle out with a laugh. Oh, the mistress said you were easy to find.
Who are you? What do you want?
Pretty obvious who he is and what he wants.
I woke up. I'm still a little groggy.
Come now, the time for
You never were
talk will be
asleep.
later. First, let's have some fun there. So, that ends your turn. Up next is the beast. This one begins to move towards Tobias, and this
Shit.
one moves towards you. It's going to make one attack against Tobias with advantage, and then one attack against you. So, Tobias, and since it's melee, it'll be an auto crit if it hits. It's 22, so that's an auto crit. You suffer 12 points of bludgeoning damage plus 10 points of piercing damage as you see these tentacle-like tails just whip down on top of your sleeping body and smash you into the dirt.
Oh no!
Fuck! What the hell?
50 some points?
Oh my
No,
god.
12 and 10. So,
It was a crit.
22 points of damage.
no, I rolled the crit damage.
Oh, you rolled the
Yeah.
crit damage.
So,
God damn it!
and then
This is not a good start.
oh wait, they get another attack. I forgot. So next attack also with advantage.
Oh, fun.
24.
I'm probably gonna die in my first
This one's
2
not a crit
seconds of
because
combat.
this one's not a crit because you're awake. So
Yeah,
that's
but I'm prone.
5 points of bludgeoning plus 2 points of piercing. So, up next, the other beast will make 2 attacks against you, Deke, but just straight rolls since you're not asleep. First attack, a 1. Oh wait, that's damage. Sorry. First attack, 14, still misses. The second is a 23. So, which, by the way, your hyper transformation ran out, so you would have had to spend. So you're not in your hyper transformation right now. So your
Okay.
your armor class is
Do my
1 less.
second- Wait, what?
Your armor class is 1 less.
Okay.
And you also don't have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing.
So can I activate it again?
On your turn, you can. As an action. So, with that, you suffer 5 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of piercing as the tentacle slaps against the side of your shoulder. That ends your turn. Up next is Tobias because he was woken out of his sleep.
He got his
I
ass
guess.
whooped in bed.
Do I at least get a short rest?
No.
No? Okay, so I have fuck all to work with now. Well, I guess I spend half my movement getting up,
Alright.
and then take the other half, and I move
15 feet somewhere.
Yeah, 15. Where the fuck do I want to even want to go?
Back to back with Deep.
Back to back.
I guess I moved
We roll.
to the tent and I yell at everyone else to get the fuck up.
Okay, you scream out at your allies who are coming to.
And then I cast. One sec, hold on. Sorry, my phone locked again. And I cast my cantrip because that's the only thing I can cast right now.
Oh, real quick, before you move, he gets an attack opportunity against you. The beast.
I never moved outside his.
Yeah, you did. Look at where you
Oh,
are.
I guess the fucking cat. Yeah.
So, it's a 24 to hit. You
Yeah.
suffer 5 points of bludgeoning and 6 points of piercing.
5 points. And what's the other one?
6 points of piercing. But you're able to get to the tent.
And I cast Acid Splash.
At.
The one that's attacking me.
Okay. So is that a save or is that it?
Yeah, it's a save. Dex of 18.
Dex save, alright.
I'm guessing since they're cats, they have a lot of dex, so.
It's an 18. Exactly. So.
Fun.
Fortunately, this creature, as you pull out a vial and let this living like acid go towards it, its shifting nature just makes it too hard to hit, and the acid splash misses. That's your action, movement. You have a bonus. Otherwise, that'll be your turn.
I guess I cast Firebolt.
That is an action.
Oh, yeah. I don't do anything else. I can't do anything else.
Alright. Okay, so up next will be the assassins. So you see this confident pale-skinned man jump back, and he will cast greater invisibility on himself. And you see him, as he smiles at you, you see him bare his fangs, which at this point you confirm that he is indeed an undead vampire. And as he does, you see him step into the shadow and disappear. So that's his action. As his bonus action, he will cast Hunter's Mark on you, Deke. So you are marked. So that will end his turn. Up next, top of the round, back to Deke. And at this point, your friends are beginning to wake up, and you guys wake up from the sound of Tobias and Deke screaming.
Activate hybrid transformation.
Okay, so now you are transformed and you gain that 19 armor class and resistances. So I believe that's your action to do that. You have your bonus.
And then I have 2 attacks, right?
That's your action to transform, I believe. Let me double check. Oh no, it's a bonus action transform. So you do have 2 attacks, but that is your last use of the hybrid transformation. So,
Okay, I'm gonna hit the guy with the 2 daggers.
okay, he is currently invisible.
Can I use perception check on any odors? Because he is undead.
Sure, roll perception check with disadvantage. Or actually, it'll be a straight roll for you, since you have advantage normally. And he gets to roll a stealth check. With advantage, because he is invisible.
I just realized I have not been using my Flash of Genius.
Nope. So, unfortunately,
You got some ammunition.
you are unable to find him based on his scent. This
Okay,
creature.
then can I turn to the beast and strike it with 2 attacks?
Sure, try to roll 2 strikes.
$27 and 29.
Both hit, so you can roll damage. I assume for the one that's next to you.
Yep.
So 12, 18. Alright. So, unable to locate this vampire assassin, you turn towards the beast, which, oh, I forgot. Roll again one more time for both those rolls, because attack should be a disadvantage for their displacer ability.
Other displacer beasts.
Yep. 14. 17. So both those still hit. Alright, so as you see the creatures shifting in place, and it's hard to get a lock on them, you focus and you deal 1 strike forward and smack it directly in the face. With the second strike, you do a big kick and kick it back away from the camp, and you're able to land blows on it despite its displacement nature. So,
Nice.
it's your action and your bonus. You have movement.
Would I be able to? Are we able to end turns in midair?
Technically, yeah.
Is your action to jump on it?
You can't like hold an action midair and then end the turn. That's not how that works. But you can jump.
I just kind of want to jump straight up like 30 feet.
Okay, roll an athletics check. Shouldn't be too hard for you. But just know at the start of your turn you will fall 60 feet, which is how far you fall per round. So
You
Why
must
would I
stop
fall-
them.
Why would I fall 60 feet?
because that's how falling works. You fall 60 feet per round.
Wait, can I not land?
No, you'll land. You'll land safely. It's just you won't take any damage either. So you can jump 30 feet in the air. It's
And
just-
I'm just to let you know, I only have 22 health left, by the way.
Yeah.
So if they can't hit you, they're gonna go for the next logical person, being me.
so
I
that,
just didn't want the invisible guy to stab me in my like.
It's okay, we're all waking up now.
that ends your turn.
I mean,
Up next is.
he can't get
Kyrkis.
behind you because I'm behind you.
Up next is Kyrkis.
Alrighty. Speaking of which. Wait, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna be disoriented. Probably gonna hear the sounds of like puma screeches.
Yep, you do hear a intense fight going on. So,
Immediately arming myself, getting up, of course, thank you, have my movement. Tiptoeing in my short. Actually, I don't need to because everyone's slowly waking up. We're under attack! And then positioning myself. Hooray! Actually, how far is that? Good. Yeah, perfect.
alright.
And I
Glad you
noticed
could join the party. You see,
glad
I'm
I
like,
can make it.
holding like my shoulder like in pain because I just got mauled out of sleep.
It fell out of its socket.
Well, I'm glad I could at least make it. And I am going to go ahead and...
Did I get a chance to look at the vampire before he like did his disappearing act?
I mean, you saw as much as Deke saw. Nothing detailed.
There's one still around here. He's invisible.
That's lovely.
It's also not your turn. So
And
you don't know that. Kick it.
I mean, I told him.
It's
'Cause
not.
I saw him.
Okay, you can't say this much stuff off of your turn. That's meta.
The short amount of time. Okay.
Oh wait, do I?
Yeah, I see
Wait,
two.
let me check my spells.
Inventory. Oh, did it count for a short rest for anybody?
Nope.
Even the people sleeping? No? Okay. Buh.
So a whole lot of my spells are not useful at all right now because I don't have spell slots.
That's okay. I'll do it for you. As I go ahead and...
You have the.
I don't want
Well,
to stray too far from you. I mean, I know... I know Deke is occupying that space, but he's kind of like about to Goomba stop this man.
He's just.
I don't know what he's planning.
He's just in the
But,
air currently.
I just T-pose straight up into the air.
Alrighty, so...
Oh,
okay.
I don't even have the spell, so that's fine. I did have the spell, See Invisibility.
That would have been nice.
Kirkus, what you doing?
But I mean, I also
No,
have the
that would
spell
be
Fairy
meta.
Fire, but I don't know where he is. So
Try not to
Jarrett can wake
Calder,
up
Calder,
and
Calder. Try not to talk.
pinpoint him.
Calder. Try not to talk so much when it's not your turn.
And I'm gonna... Yeah, I mean, I already had my thing planned out anyway. I was gonna see if I had anything else, just in case. And that thing is Eldritch Blast on this guy. Oh, wait.
Alright. Go roll the hit.
This guy. 15?
15. Roll again with disadvantage.
Lucky Lord.
Alright. That definitely hits. Go roll damage.
Yay. Ew.
2 points of force damage.
Yeah. I'm
Fat.
just waking up, so it's just like...
As you kind of
Got all that crust
stumble
in your eyes.
out of the tent and raise your hand out, you see this deep reddish black energy form in your hand, and you let loose, and it smacks the creature right on its ribs. So, did a good little tickle to it.
One of
Nice.
your 6 nips.
So, that's your action, your movement.
I don't have the slots for that.
Yeah, we kind of got jumped while we were trying to catch a nap.
Indeed.
I don't want to cast that either. Can't hold actions either because I just went. So, I'm just gonna chill then. Just gonna chill here. I gotta make the kill circle. But y'all are in 10 range. Or 10 feet of range. Well, not the, he's about to Goomba stomp, but. So, no one's charmed, no one's frightened. While they're in my circle.
Alright.
And I think there's a third thing. I'm missing an important third thing.
I want to double check that.
Frightened, charmed, and +3 to all saving throws.
Yep. So
while conscious.
Keep that in mind. So that ends
Including
Kirkus's go.
me!
Up next is the Displacer Beast. So this one is going to just double check. Oh yeah. This one's going to get within. He's gonna step on top of campfire, get within melee range of all of you, as well as this one. It's gonna move a bit towards the camp, kind of smushing the tent itself as it climbs on top of it in a quick darting motion. So
Was this true?
they're going to flank Deke, who is in the air.
Well, does it really count?
I'm not flanked, I have the best angle.
Realizing they
Man's
can't-
just went vertical.
Realizing they can't reach him, they're going to target Tobias instead. Alright,
Fun. I'm gonna die.
so you have advantage because you are technically flanked.
He's flanked with his back against the tent?
Technically, here and here is considered. Actually, you know what? No, I wouldn't consider that flank, so I'll just give you regular rolls.
Yeah.
So, first attack. It's an 11. Pretty sure misses. Second attack. That's a natural 20. So, that's a
Ow.
crit. So, you suffer
Goodbye, everybody.
7 points of bludgeoning and 8 points of piercing as the tentacle smacks you directly across your neck. So that's the
That's
first beast.
a nice looking 7 HP I got left.
The second beast is going to make its attacks on you. First
Well.
attack
Good night, everybody.
at 10.
Wait, which one? Which one was it? Was it this?
This one went, and now this one's
and then go
going.
back to sleep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because my tank decided he wanted to do a 30-foot jump vertical.
Hey, I gotta protect my assets.
Second attack.
You're not doing a very good job.
That's a 17 to hit Tobias. I'm pretty sure that hits.
Yeah, I only have
So-
15 armor class.
You suffer.
Go ahead and protect that.
Okay, so you can make a roll at disadvantage.
Yep.
Alright. So one more roll. That's a 24. So 10 points of bludgeoning and 2 points of piercing. So
What
It's
was it?
right.
with that,
10 bludgeoning, 2 piercing.
yep. So
I mean, the
Kirk
10
is-
kills me without even
Alright.
needing without even needing it. So I'm down.
With that, Kirkus tries to put his shield in the way, but this Displacer Beast is too quick. And with an uppercut-like motion, it slashes across Tobias's chin and sends him in the air and to his back, unconscious. So, Tobias is down.
Man, I love being down.
Our acid
Oh,
thrower.
dude.
So that ends their turns. Jareth
Okay.
is up. Jareth is immediately going to, as he sees Tobias fall to the ground, use half his movement to spring up, and he'll use his bonus action to immediately go into his werewolf state. So he is transformed.
Does he get a bonus because it's nighttime?
Nice. I mean, on a full moon, maybe. But...
Yeah.
And
As risks.
he will pull out his spear and he will move here and jab this one. So, first attack.
Okay, with his really big stick.
I'm just gonna roll on here, just so it's easier. On his sheet. That's a 14, which still hits, despite it being a natural 2. So he suffers 14 points of piercing damage for the first attack. Second attack, 25 to hit. That's 15 points of piercing. So immediately as Jareth rolls out, and as he rolls, his claws dig into the ground, and the fur immediately instantly grows on his skin, and he roars out as he whips out the spear and jabs the displacer beast twice. So that's his action, his bonus, and he can't really move anywhere because the tent's kind of bunched up there. So that ends his turn. Up next is Samba. Samba is going to immediately get up and grab his glaive and attempt to, let me see. Yes, he's going to use his bonus action, seeing Tobias down. He's going to enter a rage. So,
He's got a barb?
he is a barbarian. So,
The barb?
Maybe Totem Warrior would make sense.
Maybe.
so he is going to do reckless attacks against that displacer beast. So, first attack with advantage is going to be a 23 to hit. So, displacer beast suffers 13 points of slashing plus 2 for rage, so 15. Plus an additional 1d6 plus 4 for Divine Fury. That's 9 points of radiant damage.
Radiant Fury.
Yeah, he's pretty badass. He's a chief for a reason.
You see,
So, is that in the thing, or do I need to refresh?
no, I'm rolling that on his character sheet because it's just easier. So, yeah. Because technically not in your guys' party, so you won't be able to see it. But that's fine.
You put in that magnet.
So, that's his first attack. Second attack with advantage because he's reckless. 21, that hits. That's another 16 points of slashing damage.
Man, this guy hurts.
So you see, as he rolls awake with his first attack, he roars out in a rage. You see, as he roars, there's this kind of lightish blue energy that trails off of his arms and his legs, and that trails off of his eyes. And as he does a wide, reckless swing, he slashes into the beast, and as it does, you see a trail of this fey-like energy just slash through the beast with one strike and then another strike. So that's his action bonus. And for movement, he's going to push out here and get a better vantage. So
Yeah, just step over my body.
that ends his
Here?
turn.
He's gonna go raw. Ooh.
Boo! Boo! Rah! That ends his turn.
Like tiptoeing over your body. Ooh, sorry.
Up next is Tobias. I need you roll death save.
Time to roll some death saves.
Nice.
Fail.
That's a 12. So that's a success.
Oh, okay.
It's
I don't know.
it has to be 10 and up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
10 and up, yeah, 10 and above.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that
Can someone
ends
just
your
like do compressions?
Yeah, no, this one's
Say
simple.
the line. Say the line.
turn. So, up next.
Only if I was a bard.
Yeah. Deke, as you're in the air, there's suddenly, in the corner of your eye, you see something heading towards your face at blinding speed as the vampire assassin makes his attack. He throws his dagger at you. So, with advantage, because he's invisible, and he was hidden. That is a 29 to hit. You suffer. You see, as this dagger, you see it coming, and you put up your arm. It pierces deep into your forearm, and you see it poke out the other side. As you see this burst of this greenish flame pour out of the dagger.
Ouch!
You suffer
That is nasty.
7 points of piercing damage. You suffer 4 points of poison damage. And
See,
you are immune to fire, so you don't take any fire damage. But I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
you get a +3. Don't forget, you get a +3
A
to
plus.
all saves.
What do you
That's
mean?
right. A +3 to all saves, because you're in my. Oh, wait.
He's 30
You
feet
came
in the
crashing
air.
down?
He's 30 feet in the air.
He was stabbed in midair?
The guy threw his dagger at him in the air.
Oh.
So that saves. So you are not poisoned or set on fire.
Nice.
But because this creature is a rogue, you also take sneak attack damage. So you take an additional 16 points of damage from him being stealth. And that's his first attack. Second attack. Also,
no.
Also with advantage because he's invisible. 27 to hit. You suffer 7 points of piercing and 5 points of poison. You see, as the first dagger pierces through your arm, you were unaware of the next dagger that goes directly into the side of your stomach. And all you hear is the cackling laughter of this creature coming from an unknown direction as he is cloaked in shadow. So he's going to use his movement, and he will use. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're also hunter marked, so you take an additional 4 and 5 points of damage from his hunter's mark.
Hey.
He will use his bonus action to make an offhand strike against you, Kirkus. So,
Offense, right?
Yep.
Is there even space for him? Oh, yeah. Like,
We don't know where he is.
So, with advantage, because he's invisible, that's 29 to hit. You suffer 7 points of piercing, 2 points of poison, and 6 points of fire damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Unless you're immune to poison.
Kind of check if I am. I think it's under defenses. And I don't think so.
No, just diseases.
Yeah.
So, Constitution
I
saving.
can't catch COVID.
Alright.
21.
So you are not poisoned or set on fire. So, with that, you feel suddenly a hand grasp your shoulder, and before you can react, you feel a dagger get plunged into the side of your chest. And as you react, the hand immediately leaves, and there is no sensation of where he is, but you get the sense he's close by. So.
Someone give me a dap up.
I am working on it.
That ends his turn. Up next is Delphine.
Oh,
Last
I'm
awake.
gonna bend my movement to get up and waddle towards Tobias here, and I'm gonna use a potion of healing greater healing potion.
Alright.
Because I have 3 of those. Now I try to save as much my plots as I can, so.
Go ahead and roll those heals.
Okay, 4d4.
I think it's 44 plus 4, so you can do a custom roll.
Yeah.
And then just add 4.
Yeah.
So,
15?
Yep.
16.
Or 15.
Yeah, 15.
Heal
15.
15, Tobias.
Yeah.
And you are conscious.
Yay!
Welcome back.
Now watch me immediately lose all those 15 health points.
Damn, yeah.
So,
It's okay, you're in the circle now. There's no way.
in the sea bear circle.
See that circle.
We're in the kill circle.
So that, Delphine, that is your action to heal him.
Alright. Guess I'm just gonna throw out a magic stones at somebody.
Okay, which beast would you like to target?
The one that's like not next to me. I wanna throw somebody at this guy.
Alright, so A. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, A.
Go ahead and
So
roll with disadvantage because it is a displacer beast. Go ahead and roll one more time. And 13. 13 just hits. So go ahead and roll
Okay.
damage.
Dude.
5 or
No,
9.
9.
Eh. Get booped.
So despite their shifty exterior and their weird magic, you're able to pinpoint a stone directly into its eyeball as you smack it. So
Yeah. Take that, you jerk.
you
Waking me up.
see, you see
And
as
my
it,
friends.
as it recoils, it looks it back at you and hisses. So
I hiss back.
that ends your turn. We're at the top of the round, Deke. At this point, you fall down back to the ground, so you're no longer in the air.
Is the guy still invisible?
Yep. You have no idea where he is.
Alright, I guess I'll just attack the beast again for 3 attacks.
Which one?
The one that was closest to me, the one I already attacked before.
Alright, go ahead and roll 3 hits. You can use your Crimson Right too, with the extra fire or lightning damage too if you want.
Well, won't I lose a turn?
You'll lose your bonus action, which is just 1 attack.
Okay, I'll activate Crimson Right then.
Okay. You have to take so you take 3 points of damage, and Do you want fire or lightning?
Lightning.
Okay. So your attacks deal an additional. I think it's Oh, they're D8s now. So to deal an additional D8 of lightning. So again, roll your attacks.
I rolled the first one. It was 25.
25 hits.
Second one. 32.
Okay, go ahead, roll damage for both the attacks. 18. 18. And 14 in total of lightning. Alright.
So 42 total.
Alright, so with that, as you rake your claws across your chest, you see this as the blood spurts out, it immediately surrounds your hands, and you just see these arcs of red lightning form around. And as you dash towards the beast, you grab it by the throat and then bring its head down on your knee, and in one smash, you see its skull crack open, and it falls down on the
Oh,
ground
shit.
dead.
Is dead?
Yep.
Oh
Notice
my
you?
god.
You did 42 points of damage in one round. What did you expect?
I
I'm
help.
used to them
Whoa.
having like much more, just like surviving barely.
No, these creatures are wild beasts. They're not that staunchy. So that
They
ends.
just kind of exist in the forest,
Yeah.
Oh.
You still have movement.
I guess.
Yeah.
Surrounded.
It's just the one beast.
Can I try to
Swing,
into the
swing
fire?
him by the tail. There's no fire. I think it's just a placeholder from it being a map.
Yeah.
I can make that happen.
I'll just stay where I am.
Alright, then it's your turn. Kirkus, it's your go.
I live. Just like that, we're gonna get around this big cat.
Alright, you are now in flanking.
Seeing what it's been doing to my friends and getting reasonably light, I am going to head and donk it.
Alright.
Just straight donkitude.
Gotta roll your attacks with advantage. 22 already hits.
22.
Go for that
Yeah,
crit.
29.
Definitely hits. See some paladin damage.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and swing.
10 points
Give-
of slash.
Corcus.
I still have my level 1 spell slot to expunge for the Smite of the Divine.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll that divine smite.
It's a 2.
Two. That's for the regular
damn,
one.
Corcus.
So,
Wait, it's improved. That means I gotta roll another.
yeah, improved. So, this is how the improved divine smite you get with all of your attacks now. You can spend spell slots to do the 2d8 additional for every spell slot.
No. I don't see that as a button on here. I don't think I've seen that as
No,
a
you
button.
can just roll custom. You can just do custom.
Okay, good thing I could just roll this again. Oh, you rolled it already.
You can roll just roll 2d8.
Okay. Yeah. Oh!
One. Now roll one more.
Yeah, I mean groggy.
Oh my god.
But that's okay. It's a meaty 13, and I still got another one in me.
Yep.
You got it. You got it.
You can roll one more improved divine smite.
And?
Yeah. So
For that...
yeah, the way improved divine smite is, because you're a high level paladin, that's with all of your attacks. You don't have to spend spell slots to get the extra 1d8. You spend a spell slot to get an additional 2d8 for every spell slot that is first level or higher. So it's 1d8, and then you roll one more d8 for the if you're spending a spell slot.
For the actual... yeah.
Right.
I rolled 2d8 with the spell slot usage. There's the
So that-
actual improved divine smite.
There you
So
go.
that's an additional 2 on top of it. Here's the second donk.
Let's see the second dog.
Nah.
All right.
Oh my god.
Go ahead and roll that crit.
Damn.
Oh gosh. Ay, ay, ay.
19. Ayos
You're
míos.
murdering this cat.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Pretty much just got nano boosted. All right.
I'm working on it, okay?
So you, and then you can do improved divine smite, which is
Oh
also
yes,
pretty.
please. Just. I got every
Wow.
night.
This is a pitiful divine smite.
Everything magical is just saying it's tired.
It's technically doubled, so not bad at all. 2 radiant on that.
I'm just doing a lot of raw.
So with your first attack, you slide in to flank with Deke, and as you do, the beast, its attention is split, and you use the opportunity to first do an upper slash across his chest, and with your second attack, you pierce your blade down into its foot, and you see it scream out in pain. So that is your action.
All right.
And your movement, I believe. Or no, you still have
Um,
some.
Not the full movement. It's still up. Dang.
Yeah, so it's looking pretty hurt, but it's still up.
Yeah, better. I'm going for the good night's rest, so harnessing divine power to get back a first level spell slot. That's all I can do at this point.
Alright. So
I'm bumping out everything.
that ends your turn. It's up
Yes, sir.
is the beast. The beast is going to whimper and attempts to run away. So you guys get attacks of opportunity against it. Everybody.
Okay.
Not me. I'm still on the ground.
You technically can get one with disadvantage, but if you have a melee weapon on you, you can use it.
I mean, I have a short sword, but
Yeah,
You can
swing.
You can quick draw it if you want.
it's like
Yeah.
trying to slash at its heels.
All together now.
Everyone except Delphi can get a swing. So
2 of us have
Sentinel, yeah.
Sentinel.
So
Uh,
17 hit.
Just haven't got a chance to use it yet.
You have
I-
Sentinel?
I'm just.
I think so.
I'm gonna be the contrarian, and I'm gonna hold that reaction just in case.
Sentinel attack,
Okay.
yeah.
So you're not taking the attack.
I'm
Samba.
taking the attack of opportunity. I'm not taking Sentinel.
Oh, Sentinel is. Are you trying not to use your reaction? Is that what you're trying to do? Because Sentinel is.
I'm not
part
trying to use my reaction.
Okay, then you don't get an attack of opportunity because that's what attack.
Oh wait, it all counts as a reaction. Oh,
Right.
then I guess I'll use Sentinel then.
All right, so 17 would hit. You can roll damage.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to take a swing can. Samba will.
Everybody hits. It's got zero
well-
speed, so it stays right where it is.
All right.
But if I do this, don't I lose another attack of opportunity if someone else is moving?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, then.
You lose your reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, I am out of
Uh,
range of you guys
how would I-
now, so I might as well just donk it.
Yeah, I don't want to
Let's
waste it
roll
just in
straight-
case those invisible guys pass us.
I mean, you have to see them to use your reaction.
Right, but if I'd rather save it just in case they become visible.
So Kirkish, you can add the divine smite damage because remember it's to all your attacks. The improved.
Oh,
divine
it's
smite.
every attack.
You don't have to spend spell slots for the improved. It's when you do
Do I just
regular.
roll straight D20 to use my attack of
D20.
opportunity?
Well, it should say it
Blam.
for the weapon. For short.
I'm just throwing the improved because it's easy to click.
So D20 plus. Call it. It's the +2. If you just click the short sword attack.
Yeah, I know. I was wondering if it was a straight D20. 19, and you said I'm rolling with disadvantage.
Because you're prone. +2.
17.
17 hits. Go
And
roll
then
damage.
my damage. 5.
Alright. Now for Samba's damage. Just roll that.
Please just kill it. Kill it.
7 points of slashing damage. Which does finish it off. So. With that,
Everyone.
as this beast tries to run away, the three of you jump at it, and first, Gyokis sweeps its legs, chopping off one of them. And as it tumbles down, Tobias, you quick draw your short sword and cut off both of its tentacle-like tails. And as it's on the ground squirming, Samba pulls his glaive back and in one swoop beheads the creature. So it is no more. So, the beasts are dead. But
Come out wherever you are.
I got something. Did someone say that these were undead?
I did, but you didn't hear that.
Oh, okay.
so
But
Up
you can
next.
choose to disclose that.
up next is Jareth. Jareth is going to get some distance away from everybody. And he's going to use a perception check against the assassin. So 17, let me check his perception. Plus 14. So 17 plus 14. 31. So let's see if this assassin can beat a 31. He has advantage because he's invisible. That is a 27. No. So,
Oh god.
with that, you guys see Jareth. He runs out of the tent and looks around, his nose to the sky. Over there! And he runs 20 feet this way. And he's going to make an attack with disadvantage.
Zoom out a little. He's just got such a good sniff.
So, first attack with disadvantage. A spear. It's gonna be a 27 to hit. That hits. Second attack. 20. That also hits. Alright. First attack. It's gonna be 13 points of piercing. And it needs to make a Constitution saving throw to concentrate on invisibility. So, it's an 11. That barely succeeds. So, still invisible. So, second attack for damage. Next spear attack, 15. 15 points of piercing damage. Let's make another Constitution saving throw. 19. That succeeds. So it is still invisible.
He's just so fantastic.
Jareth will use his bonus action to do Crimson Right. He will take. I'll roll this on the thing. So we know how Jareth's doing. Take 6 points of damage. And you see his claws just envelop in a roaring flame. His deep red flame. As he activates his Crimson Right. And he puts his spear away. So that ends his turn. Up next is Samba. Samba is going to move right over there. And he is going to roll a perception. I'll give him a perception check with advantage. Or actually straight roll. Because technically it would be disadvantage. So 11 plus perception plus 4. So 15. see if the assassin can beat that. With advantage. Alright, that is a 27, so unfortunately, Samba cannot get a bead on the assassin. So he will just hold his action in hopes that the creature will appear. So, up next is Tobias. It is your go.
I will use half my movement to get up, and then I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire right on top of Jareth. It's in a 20 by 20.
It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, 20 by 20 square.
Okay. So that's a dex save on Jareth and Samba. I'll roll their saves.
And well, I'm trying to reveal the vampire.
Yep.
He said it was right over there, so I'm just gonna place it like on top of Jareth. See if I can catch him.
Does an 18 succeed your save?
Yeah.
Okay. And assuming an 11 fails.
Yep.
Alright, so Samba is fairy fired. Jareth is not. We'll go the net. And the assassins make a dex save. He has evasion, so he has advantage on the saving throw. So that is a 17.
Nope.
17 fails. So, with that, as you guys see Tobias pull out this very elaborate looking elixir, and he breaks it in his hand and fans it out into the wind. It covers over where Jareth and Samba are. And as it does, you see suddenly the form of the assassin appear directly in front of where Jareth is. If I can find
Finally.
him.
There he is.
There he is.
You see, as he does, cloaked in this fairy fire, he looks at you. Ah, damn, no fun, are we? And with that, that is your action.
Yep. Oh yeah, any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it.
Alright.
And the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
So, and that is concentration.
Yes.
So, Mark, you are concentrating on that. And yeah, that'll fuck him over. So, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
Alright. That's for the assassin. The assassin, looking at his surroundings. Oh man, I was hoping to play around a bit more with you guys, but I suppose we'll have to call this a draw, shall we? He would use bonus action to Misty Step, teleport 30 feet away, and he will use his movement and his action to dash into the foliage.
I mean, we can still see him.
Did he go into the direction of the town?
Yep, he is heading towards the Drudad village.
Uh-oh.
And with his movement, he is off the map.
Great. Okay.
And with that, I'll say we'll end this session here as the assassin runs away, unable to get his mark.
No.
So, thanks for watching.
Back here, shocker! Shocker!
You can't escape from me.
Chase you to the ends of the earth!
So, we'll pick this up on the next episode. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
See ya.